Okay, we're here at Sutton Lake Road at the north end of Sutton Lake, where it meets Highway 101. And I'm going to try to take you on so you can see what it's like going around Sutton Lake on Sutton Lake Road. Now, almost all the time on this road, you cannot see the lake from the road. The lake is very irregular in shape. It's not just round or anything. So you're not going to be able to see the lake probably at all. I might be able to see it, but the way a camera lens eye goes, it doesn't see above and beyond things the way your own human eye does. Now, all along this road, on the sides, are growing every kind of berry you can imagine. And so you can stop along the road and pick them. But one day I was doing that, and I ran into a black bear. And it was right down below me off the side of the road, probably eating berries. Bears like to eat berries also, and same way humans do. And in fact, bears love berries, as I have so discovered, so you better watch out. You know, I now learned that I'm not going to take walks off the beaten path in Oregon, because there's lots of bears and lots of mountain lions and lots of other animals that could possibly attack you. Now, most of the time they won't attack you. What they will do instead is run away. But if you have food on you, or if you happen to interfere with their children and their baby bears and stuff, watch out. Now, occasionally in Northern California and Oregon, you get a mountain lion that's just homicidal, you know. And there has been several events where people were actually eaten alive by mountain lions. And you know, mountain lions can get very, very big. Now, this is a windy road, as you can see, because I'm hoping to catch the whole length of the road on one video to show people. Now you come down here. Now we've come down. These people have a nice property over here. Goes way back in there and way down in here. And off the side sometimes you'll see trails, old trails, but I'm not going on any of those trails anymore. And in fact, it's very dangerous even to go on trails alone, because if you fall down and break your leg or something and your cell phone is not working wherever you're at, you're going to be alone there, and you better hope that you find a way to crawl or walk out. Now, you don't hear of a lot of bad things like people getting lost and stuff around here, but you know, if they got really lost, no one would really maybe even know about it. So I take this ride around this lake frequently. Now, I can see the lake from right here, but I'm sure you can't. Well, yeah, you got a little glimpse of it there. Let's see if you can see it from up here. Maybe you can, I don't know. Well, yeah, there it is out there. It's a pretty big lake, but what you find here in Oregon, there's so many lakes and rivers that in general they're not utilized by the public anymore. I think there was a time in Oregon when a lot more people were coming here. Now, you would think there'd be more now. See, people have houses along the road that overlook the lake. Some of them do have swimming places and have docks for their boats. And everybody's well kept and clean. Lots of flowers, and like I said, salmon berries, blackberries, blueberries, huckleberries, raspberries, several other kinds, Oregon berries, just all kinds of berries, salal berries. Oh, there's this one of my favorite kind of berry that's real hard to find. They look like a little red currant. There's also currants too. But the thing is about berries is they're going to grow in certain patches, and most of the time around here you're not able to walk everywhere because the people own every bit of property in Oregon. And as you can see, Oregon is an empty place. They could take in all the Syrian refugees. They could take in the whole world almost here because there's certainly enough water. Almost none of the land. Now that road there goes up to where I saw the bear, turning off to the left, up there at a place called Ben Bunch. Now we're going to go back downhill to where my house is down here on the south shore of the lake. So now we're going around the length of the south shore. We just went around the north shore. Now we're going to go around the south shore. So this is a beautiful road, but I'll be darned if you can find a place where you can walk around or anything. Yeah, people, now you can sort of see the lake down here. This is probably one of the better views of the south shore of the lake. Okay? And I'm not stopping long in these places because I want this one video to record the whole drive. And yeah, I know it's just green stuff, but you know what? If you live here, there's fresh air coming in from the ocean. There's clean water. There's at least 5 rivers, at least 10 lakes within 5 miles of here. There's peace and quiet, birds, nature, and property is relatively cheap here. Now there's a rich person house over there, and they're right on the lake. Right from their property and their house, you can see the entire lake almost, and it's absolutely beautiful. But you know, nowadays people sit, all of them, in their houses most of the time watching cable television and don't get out the way people used to. In fact, I'll notice that a lot of the trails have overgrown, that people used to bring their teenagers and their kids and walk down these trails, you know, and now nobody does that much. I mean, I'm not saying they don't do it. They do it, but not on the level they used to. See, when I was a teenager, I would hear people talk about Oregon when I lived down there in the busy cities of California. And people came up here and for practically nothing bought themselves a piece of land and then slowly, step by step, built a house on it. Now we're getting real close to my house. And yeah, I have seen the lake several times, but you can't see it from my cell phone camera eye. Now we're right here to my street, South Shore Drive. Going to turn into my street. And South Shore Drive, that gives you a hint. Yeah, it's on the south shore of the lake. Only I don't have a view of the lake because the view of the lake is on the right-hand side here behind these houses. And my house is right here on this side, and there's my house. And there's my other car. And I'm going to turn this off now because I want it to be as short as possible so it'll upload. Thank you. And let me give myself a goodbye thing.